My guest at this time is the current WBC Cruiserweight Champion of the World, and some of you may know him for his starring role in the movie Creed with Sylvester Stallone as Pretty Ricky Conlon. He will be facing David Haye on March 4th, 2017 at the O2 Arena in London. We are proud to welcome Tony the Bomber Bellew. Tony, welcome to Ringside Reporter. How are you?
I'm okay, guys. Thank you for having me.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So let me ask you, let's just get right into it. What prompted you to make the move to heavyweight rather than have David Haye come down?
Well, basically, he wouldn't come down. He refused to come down to cruiserweight, his natural division, and I suppose he wanted to stay at heavyweight. For unbeknown reason to me, I don't know why. It makes no sense. Why not fight the WBC Cruiserweight Champion of the World, try and gain back the old belt you once had, but he didn't want to entertain it. He would rather have a non-title fight at heavyweight and stay at this pumped-up, ridiculous weight that he's at.
Yeah, that's odd. I don't understand that. He was a cruiserweight at one time, so why not? Yeah, you figure why not come back down? I mean, he's a very light heavyweight, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
He's obviously pumped up and juiced up as much as he has. That he could get it down, but he doesn't want to do the hard work that he used to do and that he has done in the past. So he's happy going to the gym of a day and the nightclub of a night. So I suppose he wants to carry on living that lifestyle. He knows to get down to cruiserweight he would have to adjust and change his lifestyle accordingly, and he has chosen not to.
Sure. Let me ask you this: do you plan on making the move to heavyweight after this fight, or do you plan on coming back down to cruiserweight?
I will not declare where I'm going to go before or after the fight, because this could be the last fight of my career for all I know. Every time I walk through that ring, make no mistake, I'm fighting first and foremost for my life. I'm fighting to get home safely to my three boys. Secondly, I am then fighting to win. And then thirdly, I am looking to entertain what I'm going to do in the future. So, first and foremost is getting home safe. Secondly is to win. And then after I've done them two things, then I will look over it and then make my case known of where I'm going to make my next move at.
Interesting. All right, so what are your thoughts? I mean, there's a lot of bad blood between you guys. I mean, where did that come from?
I think he's basically a coward, swinging a punch at a press conference. He's an absolute disgrace. Listen, the guy's an idiot. He's a fool. He's the biggest diva in boxing. You wouldn't believe the amount of demands he put in the contract for this fight. He's just... I thought I was fighting Haye at one point. I'm surprised this guy didn't want me to carry him to the ring and announce him myself. He's just a clown. The best thing for me to do would be to get David Haye out of boxing, because he is not good for boxing. He's bad for boxing. All he wants to do is take on joke opponents. The only reason he's fighting me is because the public have demanded it so much. The public did not demand for him to fight the Cobra. I refer to him as the maggot, Giraj, or they didn't demand he fight Dimori, the stump, who was just an absolute joke. He's the first ever YouTube trained boxer. They didn't demand that he fight him, but they are demanding that he fights me. I am his first, shall we say, credible fight in, I would say, 5-6 years. The last person he fought of any kind of note was Eric Lorta, and he was one round away from quitting.
Yeah, he hasn't. I mean, and I'm kind of with you on that. I mean, you're a huge underdog in this fight. I think that's the
massively.
Thing. Yeah, why do you
I'm being wrote off by everybody?
Yeah,
it's because people were quite shocked at the press conference, because they were shocked at the physical size of me. I'm a big cruiserweight, but people don't realise that, because I boiled down and killed myself to make light heavyweight. But when they seen us up close, face to face, they were actually quite shocked that I'm slightly bigger than David. But I think they just look at how his career's gone, the big knockout wins that he has to his resume, and then they look at me, that I've been down on the floor a few times in my career, that I've got up and done what I've done. But I just think they're looking at it that David's too big and strong for me, when they're going to be sorely mistaken, They're going to be in for a shock. When I hit David Haye clean on the chin, Well, Sideshow Bob clean on the chin, he's going to hit the canvas. It's as simple as that. He's going to go the exact same way Ilunga Makabu went. Ilunga Makabu was a harder fight for me than David Haye was. An awkward southpaw on a streak of 19 straight KOs with 1 point to win. The guy was a monster. He was a nightmare to prepare for, an even bigger nightmare to fight. Hard to hit, being a southpaw. This clown is going to be right in front of me with his left hand so low it's going to be touching his knee, and he's just going to be begging to get smacked on the chin.
Do you think, I mean, are you worried about his power? I mean, clearly, I mean, that's something, I mean, is that his best chance to win?
Oh, of course, power? Listen, this for David Haye to win this fight, it's got to be over within the first 4 rounds. It's as simple as that. He cannot win after 4 rounds. He's finished. So he better hope he lands the money shot in them first 4 rounds. Because if it goes past 4, he's going to be blown out of his arse. And that will be when I jump on him. If I can get David Haye to the deep waters in this fight, I will drown him. Wow.
So David Haye just gave a quote in Sky's In Off the Bar, it sounds like. And it says, you're going to be outgunned. He said, you're outgunned in every single department. He said, your annoying voice is fueling me every day, making sure I'm healthy, making sure I'm eating clean, living clean, training hard. And all that's going to work against you. He said, you're a chump and you're getting knocked spark out on March 4th. How do you respond?
This is the same guy who's saying he's living clean and eating clean, but he's posing in nightclubs with Jamie Foxx, a man probably has no idea who he even is. And Jeremy Piven and Chris Eubank Jr. I mean, them two morons belong with each other, if you ask me. The two of them are fools, idiots and clowns and bad for boxing.
Very good, man.
They belong in a bedroom together, them two, so they can stroke each other.
So how is it? I know your camp has probably just started. How is everything going? And
my camp's been up and running for 6 weeks now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So I'm in training. I'm good. I'm 225 pounds at the moment. And I'm preparing for the fight of my life.
Very good, man. Very good. One final question before we let you go here. Most U.S. fans know you as Pretty Ricky Conlon in the movie Creed. And you played a great role in there, by the way. But let me ask you a question. Did you really knock out Michael B. Jordan in that scene that we saw on TMZ?
Well, seeing that this interview's going out in America, I'm just going to plead the fifth. Oh, you know, I think that makes it. You're going to have to ask my MBJ.
Love
He's my friend and stuff like that, so you're going to have to ask Mike.
Love it. Tony,
I'll just plead the fifth.
All right, man. All right. I will let you go. I know you're hard in camp and everything like that, so we will let you go. I appreciate your time, man. We really do.
Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. And thank you for having me, and any U.S. listeners that are listening in, thank you for the support. It's very much appreciated, and fingers crossed on March the 4th I can knock Sideshow Bob clean out and then hopefully come over there for a big, big fight.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Pleasure, guys.
Thanks for listening to the Ringside Reporter podcast. Check us out on the web at www.ringsidereporter.com, on Twitter at Ringside73, and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Ringside73. Subscribe to us on iTunes.